All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I read last night's NBA slate about as well as someone that truly needs glasses. So we're throwing these on for today's video. Maybe they will bring us some luck because last night, I can't even find a word for it. If we have another night like we had last night, all these fancy lights may go out because we cannot afford the electric bill anymore if we have another night like that. Really, it was a womp womp worthy night, guys, but we're gonna bounce back tonight. Only 2 games on the NBA slate. We're gonna go through each game, give you my lean, give you what I'm thinking, but as always, my final plays will be in the pinned comment. Our leans actually were pretty damn good in the video yesterday, relatively speaking, but our final plays, man, yikes. What was I doing? Was I looking at the board upside down? I might have been. I don't know, but we're going to bounce back tonight, guys. But we're not going to force anything. Only 2 games. So make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment throughout the day to see what ends up becoming a final play. And if you guys do have a lock, you know I need it right now. Give me a hashtag ride of the day in the comments, and I'll be jumping on board with one person's play in the comments, and you guys will get a shout out, win or loss in the next video. Darwin came in with Bradley Beal over 1.5 threes. He gave a bunch of plays. I excluded those just to make it clear that we were riding with Bradley Beal's over 1.5 threes, and he only finishes with 1. Had a pretty good night, but only finishes with 1 3. So even the ride of the day did not hit anything these hands touched. Oh my God, it just turned to you know what, guys, but we're going to bounce back. Before we get into the picks, I want to talk to you guys about MyBookie, the best sports book out there. Bet anytime, anywhere. You know, you can bet on anything, live games, futures, all that stuff. MyBookie has an amazing assortment and selection of odds, guys. You can use the link in the description. Use promo code GBS and you'll get a deposit match your first time depositing, guys. MyBookie has awesome features. They have NFL contests weekly. They have the money bag feature, which is like a spin the wheel slots type of thing for player props and future bets. It's really cool. Go check it out. They also have bonuses like a $25% or 25% reload bonus if you guys do want to throw a little bit more cash in your account and you're an existing customer, everything like that, guys. Make sure to use MyBookie. You're already going to play some NBA plays tonight, right? You know what you're going to do. You're cashing in on these winners. But why wouldn't you just throw another sports book into your repertoire, you know, into your arsenal? Always shop around lines. MyBookie has some differing lines from a lot of other sports books out there, so you might as well sign up, guys, and be able to get the best odds possible on your play. So make sure to use mybookie.ag, guys. That link is in the description. Use promo code GBS. And before we get into the plays, I want to talk about a new little graphic we have whoa, I can't even speak. A new little graphic we have up here, which is the dud to me. The dud to me list, and it's being started by Eric Gordon, or as I might call him, Eric Gordon, because I'm never playing Eric Gordon again. Eric Gordon, we had his over in points last night. We had his over in threes made. We had an Eric Gordon go out there and score 0 points. 0. Not 1, not 2, 0, 0. So Eric Gordon, womp womp, guys. It wasn't our night. Anything I touched went to you know what. But let's jump back into it and let's go ahead and win some money here, guys. We hit 12,000 subscribers in yesterday's video, so I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Keep an eye out in future videos and the community tab for any sort of giveaway announcements, because I do want to do a giveaway, so hopefully we can get that set up pretty damn soon. We might give away some merch or whatnot. But guys, we got Golden State as the first game here. Golden State 8.5 point favorites on the road taking on Orlando. 226.5 is the total. Golden State is coming off of 3 straight losses against 3 teams they definitely could beat. In fact, they were 10-point favorites against Charlotte, lost that game. 7.5 point favorites against Detroit, lost that game. Played Miami a couple nights ago and lost that game when they just beat Miami a few nights prior, so you know they could have won that game. Orlando also coming off of 2 losses here, Dallas and OKC. I'm going to lean Golden State in this one, minus the 8.5. Make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment to see if that becomes a final play. It is a decent sized number, but I do think you have a more hungry and probably pissed off Golden State team. The Magic for years are kind of used to having starts to the season like this, not playing great basketball, but a 3-5 Golden State team, that Steph Curry led team must come out with a little bit of energy coming in tonight's game here. And Orlando probably is a great tune-up game for them to really figure things out and get back on track. So I'm going to lean Golden State here minus 8.5. I take a peek at the over. very, very slight lean. So make sure to keep an eye in the pinned comment to see what we end up doing with this game. If we have any player prop ads or anything like that, I could see myself going with like a 6.5 point teaser, teasing Golden State down to -2 and the total down as well to go over. But guys, keep an eye in the pinned comment and we will see what we make of that game. But as of right now, my official lean is going to be Golden State -8.5. And next up, we have Denver, 6-point favorites on the road, taking on the rumbling, covering Thunder, who, you know what? That is what the Thunder are doing this year. They're just printing money for us here. Absolutely covering 6-1 against the spread on the season here. And you know what? They're coming off of 4 straight wins. 2 to the Clippers and 1 to Dallas in the last game against Orlando here. Denver coming off a loss to the Lakers. They lost by 11 and they were favorites in that game. Similar to the Golden State here. I think they're the better team, and I think they're going to come out a little hungrier than Oklahoma. Oklahoma may be getting a little comfortable. I hate betting against the Thunder because we gave them the nickname Rumbling Covering Thunder, right? But I do think that this is a good spot for Denver to kind of get back on track here, move their record to 5-3. So I'm going to go with Denver -6 here. The total is 229.5. I actually peeked the under. Don't know if that becomes a final play, but keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. That is where you'll see if it becomes a final play or not, obviously. But yeah, this Denver team, they have a lot of talent on that team. I think that at some point they're going to click, and this Thunder team may be the type of team that is able to click against, as their defense is just kind of middle of the pack. Their offense is also middle of the pack, whereas Denver, you know, probably can, I guess I'm saying this Denver team probably has a good chance to click against a Thunder team that isn't going to provide that much adversity on either end of the floor. The Thunder are getting it done somehow. I'm not taking it away. I love watching these Thunder games with all these young kids on them, but that sounded real weird. But I do think that Denver clicks this game, and I like Denver -6. Guys, that's all I have for you guys. Again, we just hit 12,000 subscribers. Cannot thank you guys enough. We got so many subscribers in the last video, probably because we went 3-0, a sweep. But what are you going to do, guys? We just gained one now, too, I think. But, guys, what are you going to do? We had a bad night last night. We were on fire. And then all of a sudden, we go 3-0. That's the pinnacle of the success. And then we have a terrible, terrible night. But what did we do in last video? Last video, I said, hey, if you're watching, it was like a 17-minute video. I said, if you're still watching, make sure to comment sweep in the comments. And I was like, who's going to watch till the end of the video, right? A bunch of you guys. Thank you. A bunch of you guys commenting sweep in the last video. So this comment of the day, I guess, we're going to go with lucky glasses. So make sure to comment lucky glasses in the comments, guys, if you made it this far. And I cannot thank you enough if you did, guys. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.